Hello everybody, this is DR.MEDIC, and no, it's not Ethan Surfer, but it is DR.MEDIC, and I am going to be doing the part 2 of, well, DR.MEDIC's ideas, weapon ideas by DR.MEDIC. I can't remember what it was called because I'm not looking at the piece of paper. But let's get into the video and make sure to like, subscribe, and tell Val these weapons do exist. And place your comments of, yeah, this weapon looks, which weapon you think's the best. Oh my god, I want this weapon in this game, or all the weapons are horrible, or this weapon's not a good idea. Feel free to share your thoughts, like, subscribe. I wouldn't like a dislike, but if you want to, it's fine if you don't like the video. But let's jump into it. First, we have the igniting drive-by. Ammo capacity, 318. Shoots 40% slower. 10% moving speed, minus 10% moving speed when active. No random critical hits, and a plus side. It ignites for 6 seconds. 60% extra damage, or plus 40% extra damage on buildings, plus 345% knockback. That's more than 3 times more knockback in the game. And takes 2 times per bullet to reload. So if a bullet takes about a second per charge, or like 0.9, it's going to take 1.8 or so. And the use is by the... Oops, sorry, I had to pick up my pencil. The use is by the Scout. And let's move on to the next one. The Quick Thinker. Alright. Takes 25% more ammo. 25% more ammo. More time to fire. So, if it took 1 second to start working, now it takes 1.3 seconds or so. No random critical hits. Air blast plus 150% quicker. So that's why it's called the Quick Thinker. Takes 30 ammo to air blast, but it has 240, so that's just enough air blasts. Plus 15 can air blast anything back. Sticky bombs, Girardi, Mad Milk. Also, I have to realize this is Team Fortress 2 if you didn't know. But I bet you got that because it says Team Fortress 2 in part 1. Make sure to check out the part 1. I forgot to tell you in the beginning. But alright, let's get back into it. Air blast anything. Girardi, blah, blah, blah. Anything like that. You can air blast bullets. You can air blast bows back to them. But that's just if you can time it right. Plus 15% moving speed when active. 20% more vulnerable. Can shoot through glass or easy wood. So light wood, like a gate or something like that, you can shoot through, or glass on a certain server. And consumes 25% more ammo. So shooting fire, you'll probably, instead of running out in about, I don't know, 8 seconds, you run out about 6 seconds. I don't know. It just depends. Plus 10% damage on buildings and minus 30% deploy time. And used by the pyro. Alright, let's move on. The Parent Blaster. And alright, so it holds 8 and 48. Alright, you start off 25%, minus 25% moving speed, minus 10% reload speed, fires 10% slower. Alright, so we got most of the downsides. At full boost, you're 65% faster. Air jumps, you lose 50% boost. And on double jumps, you lose, on normal jumps, you lose 10% of your boost. Plus 50% accuracy. Takes 150 damage to fill a boost. Plus 15 max health on wear, so that's about 140, I believe. Minus 10 health from health packs. Minus 20% damage on buildings. Can gain boost by doing damage to buildings. And you might be like, bruh, that's too overpowered. But it takes 315 damage to fill boost on buildings. So it's not so OP. And no mini crits, only crits. So the buff banner, if they blow it and you're nearby, it won't do anything for you. Or if you drink Criticola, it won't do anything for you. Also, after the part 3 is released, I will be doing the video on changes I would like to see to weapons. And it's actually going to take me a while because to just do these weapons to start part 3 and part 2, it took me about 30 minutes. But because I am really good at thinking of ideas, yeah. So critical it won't work for you, the buff banner won't work for you, and it's used by Scout. Also, a reference to the Babyface's blaster. That's why it's called the parent blaster. Pretty much it's it's the parent, the dada, to the Babyface's blaster. Okay? Let's move on. Next, we have the flare jump. Okay, the reason I thought of this is because, well, there's a rocket jumper. There's a sticky jumper. What if there was a flare jumper? But it's called the flare jump. It holds 1 in 47 or 48, technically. Okay, minus 100% damage, minus 90% chance of random critical hits, but they're really pointless. Cannot have the intelligence. Well, everything does? No, it doesn't stop there. When it's active, so pulling it out while you have the intelligence, you drop it. You have your flamethrower, you can pick it up or anything. Plus 100% higher flare jump. So you jump about 12 feet with the default, you jump double that. So higher than the detonator. Plus 25% reload time. Plus 35% projectile speed. Minus 10% slower for 0.3 seconds after firing your weapon. That doesn't do anything for you. It really is just a thing I added. Valve doesn't even have to add that. They don't even have to add that. I just thought it would be a little bit, just a push on the side. Used by the Pyromaniac, or the Pyro. Alright, next one. D-Hammer. Okay, where can I start here? 100% slow, 160% slower swing speed. And you may be all like, bro, that's not cool. Well, listen to me, okay? Just keep going. Minus 15% deploy rate, minus 10% holster rate, minus 50% knockback taken for you, minus 10% moving speed on wear. Extreme damage. When right up to the player, can do 750 damage, or for a crit, 1,000 damage. When you're extremely close, but not right up to them, 500 damage or a crit 610. Close to the player at about an average area from the player, 390 damage or for a crit 450. At midway for the player, 300 damage or for a crit 375. Far from the player, 200 damage or for a crit 260 damage. God dang it. And if you're the farthest you could be from the player, 140 damage or for a crit, you can kill a soldier at 200 damage. Plus 25% range, shockwave damage. Yes, there is a shockwave. The closest they can get. 75 damage or a crit, 100 damage. 55 damage for close or 80 damage for a crit. The farthest, the mid, 40 damage or for a crit, 60. Far is 25 damage or 45 for a crit. 10 damage at the farthest and 25 damage for a critical. And it can be equipped by the soldier, the pyro, and the heavy weapons guy. Or just heavy. Yeah. So, alright. Let's move on to the last one. And the last one I have to tell you now was going to be in part 1. But I had to redo all the stats because I kind of changed some things. Also, I lost the other paper. So, yeah, let's just move on to the one I was going to put in part 1. The fan shot. Yes, the fan shot. The ammo capacity, 6 of 32, default. Minus 10% firing speed. Minus 15% damage penalty, and no random critical hits. But you can suck up things and use them for one of your bullets. It takes 4 seconds to put up fire to ignite players. It takes 3.5 seconds for the bleed, like, you know, the wrapped assassin. And you can pick it up and shoot it at somebody and they start bleeding. It takes 3 seconds to take the bonk baseball from the Sandman. which takes 3.3 seconds, and you can bonk them. It takes 6 seconds for zappers to take off. You could zap a sentry, or if you shoot at a player, slow them down 75% and do default scattergun damage. Not the minus 15% damage penalty, default. Takes 5 seconds for crits. You can take crits from somebody and use them as your own, but it only takes 3 seconds for mini crits, which you can get from the buff banner, or you can take somebody's critical, and bonk works too. I forgot to add that, but you can take it from bonk as well. Bonk atomic punch. Takes 4 seconds to take sticky bombs, including the sticky launcher, so you can shoot back and go across the map as a scout. Takes 2.5 seconds to suck up Mad Milk, but only 2 seconds to suck up Girardi. Takes 0.5 seconds for the fan to spin up, so half a second for the fan to start working, and minus 15% knockback. And it's used by the scout. I'm afraid the video has to end here. Like, subscribe, leave a comment of how you think these weapons would look. Now, I could describe the fan shot. I'm going to leave up. It has a little black fan on the bottom. It kind of has a shortstop baby face look. The handle's like a pistol. You put your hand behind the stock. And it's like, imagine the small version of the baby face blaster you hold with one hand. And then a little black fan with about 6 blades on the bottom. And then a little cover with, you know, black lines and all that. Just imagine that, and that's the fan shot. I know I didn't what they look like, but it's totally up to Valve what the rest look like. But the fan shot is what I want it to look like. Alright? That's the video. Make sure to check out part 3 when it does come out. Alright. Thanks. Bye. And one thing first, I've changed it to DR.MEDIC, no longer Ethan Surfer. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and leave a comment about how you think about this video. Now, it's a real goodbye.